Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
As you know, as your fashionista, I'm Sureg'ay. And one of the most important things to me, besides wardrobe, is my beautiful hair.
Oh, goodness, Sergey. Look at you getting all of those hairs in place.
Not one fly away. In fact, it's high hair. The
It,
higher it is, the higher and closer to God.
it is higher to God. Um, well, Sergey, I've got to know, what do you use as a hair product?
Cecil, I'm so glad you asked. When I'm out of hairspray, I use Gorilla Glue. It keeps all of the hairs in place forever. And it's also wood glue. And at my age, it's important to keep your hair in place and help things stand up when needed and stay in place. That's why we prefer Gorilla Glue.
Wood glue.
And live from the internets, it's Hot
Hot
Topics.
topics.
Hot Topics with Cecil and Sureg'ay. Wine boy.
Hello, everybody.
Gosh, we are just on fire
We
tonight.
are on fire. Our wood is on fire.
I hope I don't knock my camera over.
Sergey, I was worried that your hands were stuck to your cheeks when you came on like that.
They've been stuck to cheeks, all right. Just not these cheeks. Anyways, thank you. That was fun, Cecil. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Hot Topics. It's so good to see you. We're glad to see you here. Let's raise a glass. Let's raise our glasses and chime in with our special VIP Hot Topics wine glasses that only some people have. Excuse me. Am I getting COVID again?
Oh, goodness. I hope not. I thought you were immune.
I hope it's not the South African version. That one kills you. Anywho, cheers, everyone. It's been a heck of a week, and here we are. And just a reminder, it's Thursday. So cheers. Like a chime from church.
From church. Oh, goodness.
Would someone please turn off their notifications before I choke you through the camera?
Well, it's not me. I wonder who that is. Not
Everyone sit down. Someone has a call back. It isn't me because I'm always on silent. I have enough issues, trust me.
I am always on silent.
Look who all is here with
Everybody's showing up.
Pop them up for me, wine boy, so I can see. Roll call. Hi, Gail Blackburn. I'm so... she's back. Remember, she didn't join us last week.
Yes, and she says that Russ is with her this evening.
Oh, if you need some wood glue, we can send it your way.
Marion Librarian is here.
Hi, Marion.
Admiring your solid tip, sir.
Chris Congdon, I thought you were not going to be able to join us, so I'm pleasantly surprised.
Hollywood Smith is here.
Maybe you would like some wood glue.
Oh my goodness, Caitlin Stevenson. We couldn't turn into a cat because we're not litigating tonight.
We'll talk about that in a minute. But hi, Russ. Wake up, Russ. He is awake. All right. Oh my God. Okay, so there's people that I thought weren't going to be able to be here tonight, and we're very pleasant. We're so thrilled.
No, we are.
There were some people that sent us a message on Facebook and said, I didn't even realize it was Thursday today. So not only are we your Hot Topics, we're also your iCal.
Apparently, we are your calendar.
If this is me, it isn't me. Turn off your notifications.
Delonte is here with his cigar in hand.
I'm very jealous, Delonte. Trust me. I'm a very big connoisseur of cigars and enjoy my outdoor
in his mouth
deck fires.
Loves puffing on them.
But I haven't had a cigar since before COVID.
He just loves to.
It's 10 degrees outside.
Light it up in his mouth and puff away.
Just to make sure it's not me dinging with the notification. It's not.
That was our chime from church.
It's your notifications of all your
that's-
porn downloaded.
That's Cecil's notifications on his phone.
Yeah,
What are
he
you
doesn't
talking
read.
about?
I have a Samsung. It doesn't make any of those noises. And I did my chimes from church.
Referring to, we were talking about the chime earlier. That was the chime from church.
Cecil, your notifications are ringing on the broadcast
What notifications are you even talking about?
from your
Do you
phone.
use your phone right next to you? Or your computer? I know your computer
It's
is, but
computer.
yeah.
What notifications?
Jeff Perry, hey Jeff Perry, what's going on? I miss you too.
Hold on. If it's me, I'm just gonna croak.
It's not me.
I hate both of you right now. We need to move on.
Well, I'm sorry, but
Goodness.
it's not me. I have a callback with Chris Bird. It's not me, so I move. It's usually me, so I just assume it's me. But
Anyway,
all right, ladies and gentlemen,
a lot of
there's
show.
so much to talk about, and as you know, we
So
only have
much time.
15 minutes.
We only have 15 minutes, viewers.
I need more wine. I'm just kidding. I could have laid on the floor at 10:25 p.m., which most of you probably already do it.
I am not having a stroke, Sean Armstrong. I'm telling you.
Well, do you smell toast or pennies?
No,
You don't hear notifications either, so apparently it's Alzheimer's.
it's not me. I have 0 notifications even coming through.
Well, we're not hearing them now. They're on your computer, trust me. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, obviously there's been so much going on this week from...
What a week.
Where do we begin? Should we just talk about the elephant in the room? Sorry, that was not an insult.
How dare you? I've lost 5 pounds
Where?
in my booty.
Turn on your notifications and you can find your 5 pounds iPhone.
It's not mine. It's one of
I'm
you,
getting the giggles. It's going to
one
be a
of
long
you
show
two.
already.
You silly goose. I hear nothing
Well, we know that.
on my end.
Or smell anything or taste anything. You might want a COVID test.
I do not need a COVID test.
Oh my goodness gracious. Viewers, if you only knew how our meetings go prior to the show and after. And then
Viewers, I'm going to let you in on a tiny little secret. 4 minutes before we open the show, Wine Boy started the countdown to start our show. Sureg'ay and I were in mid-sentence planning things out, and all of a sudden we're in a countdown to
that
start
we've never
the
seen
show.
before in our lives.
I don't know why it has a countdown video that just does this. You know, it kicks off your mics. You guys' faces went
We were
hilarious.
off,
I
viewers.
wish you could have seen it recorded because we both tasted
Yeah.
pennies and toast.
Oh man,
I
it
was like,
so funny.
we
Cheers.
thought we were live.
I just hit the wrong button. I went to download a picture for the people, and I hit the video button.
We thought we had a solid 4 minutes before we before we were being able to talk to you.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
woke you guys up. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go to. So first of all, we'll check in with our. Don't forget, you can tip us, keep us going, help us pay for the wine that helps us keep us going in our motors and our livers and our everything and our metabolisms that go each week's. Whether you tip 50 cents, $1, or $1 million in Bitcoin, we gladly and appreciate your tips to keep Hot Topics coming to you live each and every week. Now, let's move on so we don't sound greedy, but go ahead and tip now. So the second impeachment trial kicked off this week.
Incredible.
Incredible, yes. Let's just say I was able to watch some of it. The part I watched, wasn't able to watch the first day. Second day, I watched the videos and saw things that I had never seen. I never knew. Look, let me just say one thing. There's viewers out there, maybe not ours, but there's people out there that, look, we get you don't watch the news anymore. We get that you say, well, I don't know what's going on. We get that we know who you're going to vote for, who you voted for, and whatnot. But there's things like the Capitol security video of showing how close they were. I mean, 58 steps away from Mike Pence, seconds away from actually carrying through what could have been a even bigger catastrophe. And it resulted in a lot more deaths and a lot more injuries. And we could have had a super, super huge catastrophe based on how close things came, and the insurrectionists and the rioters, and the white supremacists, and let's not sugarcoat it, the Trump supporters. Wow, the video footage of Dr. Officer Eugene running towards Mitt Romney and saying, no, 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 go that way. And then Mitt Romney, however old he is, running. If that doesn't tell you how startling that was, it's chilling. It is chilling seeing the video. And I don't understand, other than politics, how you could not vote to convict Trump for inciting the riot. And I send it back to the studio.
Did you see the man who was building the gallows out there as well on that video? I mean, this guy looked like a nebbishy accountant. And he was just like, well, I'm gonna fashion myself a noose and a little gallows here so that we can hang Mike Pence when they catch him.
Missed that video.
You didn't see that guy?
No, I didn't see someone knitting a noose.
It looked like he was knitting a noose. He was
I'll
just
look
this
for it. But
weird, nebbishy looking dude up on a platform and just, you know, macrameing a noose.
So you and I both pay attention to a lot of details of the news. And we don't just look at one news channel, we look at several. And we try to tell people in our Facebook circles and our own families, look, you can't watch one news. And they assume we watch one news. And you're like, no, actually, we watch several different news. And, you know, some are sensationalized and some are to the point. But even to the ones that are a point, I'm like, how about a second opinion, a third opinion? And then we're confident enough and have enough common sense to be able to piece together and make our own decisions based on what is presented before us. That's what's so aggravating. But that's why this whole impeachment trial has been, yes, the footage yesterday and everything else, which Lindsey Graham came out and said it's offensive, and they're just guaranteeing a larger vote of not guilty, basically, from us.
Meanwhile, he and Ted Cruz have a secret meeting tonight.
Tonight, breaking news.
Just before we got on the air,
yeah.
Having a secret meeting with
Trump's
lawyers.
Defense lawyers.
Let's talk about the impartialness of this whole entire process. Some Republicans weren't even there today. They didn't even show
15 of them. 15 of them weren't even there.
Seats.
So
not even hear the closing arguments or the closing presentation of evidence.
Nothing is more sickening about politics than having a process like what they're doing right now, and then them just going, watch us who try to tell you that it's all about the process, shred it to pieces.
Right. Not even show
right before your eyes. And it's not like they're even trying to hide it. Like, it's still, it blows my mind that it blows my mind, but it doesn't, because they're just doing it right out in front of you like Trump was doing. And yet everyone will be like, not everyone, supporters of Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham. And I just want to know what Trump has on those two, because to see those two roll over like two bottoms at the Parliament House blows my mind.
In a foam party in
with
South
after
Beach,
ecstasies laced with cat litter. I mean,
I expect Lindsey Graham to drop his pants and there's a pacifier in his butthole.
An orange one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I don't want to. It's sickening that we all look. Let's all just say it right. We know the outcome. It will be more shocking than Wine Boy putting up a countdown for 10 seconds prior to live if they vote to convict.
That would be something.
I will say, at least there's a couple of Republicans that are finally getting some Oh, hello. Speaking of phone parties, and if Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham look like that, well, then I may have to become a Republican, but they don't.
No.
Yes. All right. So that's the impeachment in a nutshell. There's so much more to come. And Trump's lawyers, which basically is going to be like the Three Stooges.
Did you see that? I mean, those two guys on that opening day.
Yes.
But, well, now I realize that is some sort of religious thing. But that was very weird. It was
tweet it.
Yes, but incoherent, just completely blabbering for a solid 90 minutes, and just shouting.
What?
And their whole thing was, wow, we sure didn't expect for you guys to come out guns a-blazing. What?
I mean, they basically were like, "Oh,
we were really thrown
expecting
by the fact
to
that you
defend
presented
facts.
a coherent case today. We were not expecting that."
I mean, every law commentator on every show is just like, "What was that? What was that?"
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you don't pay Rudy Giuliani and you get left with shrapnel.
Those two guys.
I mean, come on.
Castor and Bleb. I don't know.
Blab.
Don't even know.
Anyway, first of all, I would like to give a shout out for Sureg'ay swag. I meant to say this last week and the week before. So remember, I had this cute little thing sent to me, and I didn't know. Yeah, and it's a kiss the. What's it say?
I cook with wine sometimes. I put it in the food.
Anyways, they're salt and pepper shakers, and you may have seen my shenanigans on Facebook or wherever where I play with salt and pepper shakers. Anyways, this was sent to me from Victoria Cherie Bennett in New York. Thank you very much. But it was a mystery. I didn't know who it was from for the longest time because there was no note. But I finally figured it out.
I love Victoria Cherie Bennett.
Anyways, Sureg'ay loves his swag. Wink, wink. If you'd like my address, I will gladly send it to you.
Exactly.
And you know where Cecil lives because he's always got the same background.
You never know who's going to call on this phone.
Someone needs to call tonight. I'm just telling you that. Someone needs to call tonight, or you have to put a for sale sign in the yard.
Remember when he used to have that hostage bunker that he was in the very first couple episodes?
I could go back to that.
Well,
you may have to. We'll hold you ransom for some cash apps.
let's move it on. What's next?
I make myself laugh.
On.
So, anyways, hey, Wine Boy, let's get right to it because it's a very hot topic from this week. Let's talk about sports.
Oh, okay. Oh. There's a lot of pictures.
What are you doing, Sureg'ay?
He's sporting.
I don't know why we don't have a picture of Tom Brady in that little montage.
Because we haven't had a chance to get a production meeting and edit. Our producers have been very busy this week.
You know, he doesn't take his shirt off. That's probably why.
No. What is up with that?
Well, he almost did. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a congratulations to, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last week I wore the jersey and brought them good luck, and that's why they won. Old Tom and Gronk there probably had a fun little time after the show or whatever they call that thingy.
The Super Bowl? The game?
Oh, right. Okay.
The game. Yeah.
Super. I should know the word super. It's got an S in it.
You should.
Anyways, but the MVPs, I'm just going to show my sports side here. The MVP should have been the whole defense of the Bucs because they shut out Patrick Mahomes and the Cowboys. What are they?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Thank you, Wine Boy.
Gotcha.
And they didn't even get a touchdown at all. They only got they went all the way to Tampa and only kicked 3 field goals.
Oh,
Got
man,
a
I
lousy
wish-
teacher.
Are you serious? Not even one touchdown?
What?
No. There's a good meme of a picture of Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback, his face just like all disheveled. And it says, when the streaker gets into the end zone before your team does. Because you remember the streaker came in?
There was that streaker.
Yeah, he got
He
into
full-ass
the
just
end
passed,
zone.
literally.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Even the announcers were like, yeah, they probably should have signed him.
Well, I will
Didn't
say,
tackle his
okay.
ass.
So Tom Brady won his 7th Super Bowl, and look, there's no doubt. Look, I wasn't a Tom Brady fan before he came to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but there's no doubt he is the GOAT. He's incredible. He's incredible.
And you know what's even more incredible? Eli Manning is the GOAT killer, baby.
Oh,
Giants
that's true.
took him out twice.
Well, the only thing other than
Now Eli is just, pitching Frank's hot sauce.
the only thing that took out Tom Brady this week was too many shots of tequila. Perhaps you saw
I missed
yesterday
this story.
they had the boat parade in Tampa. Now, after Tom Brady was on one boat and Gronk was on the one behind him, you could see the Lombardi Trophy there.
Sure.
Tom Brady decides, I'm going to throw the
No.
Lombardi Trophy to Gronk to the other boat, which at first I was like, oh my God, it must be a fake. And oh no, he was tipsy tuna, tipsy Tom, and he threw it. Thank God Gronk can catch, which I'm sure he has many times for Brady.
Oh my God. I would
And
love
he
it
caught it.
in a heartbeat.
Can you imagine that falling in the bottom of the whatever it is, Gasparilla River, or wherever they were? Sean Armstrong, what river were they on? Yeah, I'm sure you know Tampa better than we do. Or Gail Blackmer, what river were they on? Or anyone from Tampa.
You know, I tried uploading that as a GIF, but for some reason our program doesn't let me. So I'm gonna try this.
Maybe we have to.
new thing.
We want to post gifts.
Okay, so I'm gonna try this new thing. So the program that we have lets me screen share. So we're testing this out, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing this right now
Don't
together
you scare me.
as a
No
family.
porn on your laptop.
I hope there's
Oh,
all the
God,
porn
I
on my
hope so.
laptop. That'd be
I hope so.
hilarious.
This would be the best.
Let's
All
see
right,
it.
hold on.
We're going to see
Hold
porn.
on.
Baby shark.
I'm trying to do it. It doesn't want to do it.
Wow,
There we go.
Do you need some wood glue?
Oh no.
Oh,
Do you guys see it? Because mine's
Oh.
lagging.
yeah, there it is.
God.
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
just
you know
tosses
what?
it. Just a casual toss.
I mean,
Up and over.
and that's not like it weighs 1 pound. What? Gronk could have chipped a tooth.
Seriously.
Yeah. All right, well there you go.
All right, moving on from that.
There's
Congratulations on
single
figuring it
mouse on that
Before
boat,
we
by the
move
way.
on, hold on, let me stop this because I don't want you to see anything else. There's pictures of Gronk. So I think this is Mike Evans, right?
That's Mike Evans, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then
I
here's
have the trail.
Gronk.
Yes, please.
They're just
Someone
hanging out,
waxes.
having a
Someone
good time.
waxes. I'd like to hang out. Are those?
I mean,
what are those? That's a big pearl necklace.
That's a lay. He got laid.
Wow, I bet it is.
There you go.
If you won the Super Bowl, you could get laid also.
And then casual Tom. It's casual Friday.
Well, anyway, so he had too many tequilas, and there's a picture of him being escorted out. Not only that, he tweeted from his account. I don't remember the tweet now, but he was definitely shit-faced. It was basically like Kufifi. It was something about avocado or something, and it didn't.
Oh,
really
is that when he was walking through the gate? Is that what's
Correct.
going on?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was
Hey,
all about.
And the poor guy, well, not poor guy. He doesn't drink
Very
supposedly.
well paid.
Well, he did yesterday. So congratulations, Tom Cruise, tequila, and all that. Now let's talk
Tom
about the halftime
Cruise?
show. Viewers,
Viewers.
chime in.
I am a
What did
technology.
you think about the halftime show with The Weeknd?
It was stupid.
Well, no, I just, it seems like every year everyone's always like critical of the halftime show at first. I will say Okay, so it's not a river. It was one of the channels off
One
of
the
Tampa.
channels off the
Thank you,
Tampa
Sean
Bay.
Armstrong, our
There
correspondent
you go.
formerly from Tampa. Um, anyways, the weekend, everything was fine and everything else. I mean, granted, it was weird with the what people thought were jock straps on their faces, which is what it looked like. Even though I knew about the plastic surgery stance he was trying to take from his previous appearance, but when he went into the mirrors and he was like all over the place, I mean, honestly, it was like trying to FaceTime my mother, who holds the phone in her hand and rocks.
Oh yes,
It,
100%. And
But-
then she's got the phone like in her mouth.
Yeah, well, I mean, and then she taps. My mom taps, and she doesn't realize she's tapping. And I go, "What is that noise?" And she's like, "What? I don't know." And she's like, "Oh, I was tapping the micro. I guess the microphone." She doesn't realize it's right there with her nails.
Oh,
So, anyways, so let's see what some of the viewers were saying about the halftime show.
Well, I do like this comment, Caitlin Stevenson. People complain every year,
Oh, sorry.
and she's bored. Yes, bored about people thinking they're cool for hating the halftime show.
I
mean,
agree
there
with
was
that.
probably haters there was haters when. Remember when Janet Jackson's boob slipped out and they were like, "Oh, it was an accident."
I don't think that was an accident.
I
Delonte
remember seeing that
remembers
live
that one.
and thinking, "Did I just see a boob?"
Mm-hmm.
I know, I did too. I was like,
And yeah.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, me too. I remember me and a buddy of mine were watching that one, and we're the only two dudes in the room, a room full of dudes, who jumped at the TV screen and said, "We just saw a titty."
Oh,
And no one
Devontae
believed
Smith
us.
wasn't able to watch the halftime show this year because Wine Boy wouldn't shut the hell up.
Yeah, because we were
Yeah.
talking.
We're not supposed
Hollywood
to talk.
is bringing some tea, saying Justin Timberlake is toxic. Is that
She knows, Sean. She knows.
She's saying free Britney. Oh,
Okay. Good little
One of our
segue
topics.
because since we're going there, we were going to talk about. So today,
Delonte
Brittany
West.
won. That's our sports talk for the halftime show, I guess. So speaking of Britney Spears and toxic, as you all know, there's been in the last year, it's been going on for a while. Ever since she shaved her head and went nutsy cuckoo pants.
since 2017?
God,
no, she shaved. Wasn't it? She shaved her head in like 07?
It's 08, I believe it was.
Oh yeah.
But who's counting?
Oh, maybe you're right. You're
Some
right.
people don't even know today is Thursday.
I get
Caitlin Stevenson.
Hollywood. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so her father had taken over her conservatorship. Remember several episodes ago, we were like, free Britney and all that stuff. Anyway, so today a judge ruled that her father is no longer in charge of that. And
Don't they
that
have to split it?
she has a financial institution that is basically doing the same thing. So it's not her father. It's still someone making sure she doesn't spend all her money on a My Pillow and a ecstasy pill all in one night. But the thing of it is, as she put it, at least I don't have to ask permission from my father to buy a cup of coffee now. It's a little less intrusive, I guess. So she's still being under a conservatorship, but it's not her father anymore as of today.
Interesting.
So that was what I gathered from the quick news
I'm
article.
interested to watch the documentary. Have you watched the documentary yet? Framing Britney.
Is there sports in it?
I don't think there's sports in it, but I am just curious. I mean, she is a grown adult ass woman.
She's like 39. She better be grown. I mean, she probably thinks she still has a youth perspective at that old age, but
Excuse me.
well, she's much younger.
Is it rough, Hollywood? Because I'm just curious. Does she seem like mentally ill and unable to control?
Well, obviously she must still. I'm sure. I don't know how you get to a point where you are able to lose. I mean, I don't know what type of probation or time period is put on her for her conservatorship, but I don't know.
But it seems voluntary.
People are pocketing shit off of her regardless. So.
Yes. It seems like, though, that she wants somebody to monitor that for her. Just not her father.
Correct. Well, would you at 39? I mean, I'm not going to lie. Occasionally, a FaceTime call results in, I'm just concerned you're drinking too much. And then I just, oops, sorry, I lost you.
Oh, going under a bridge. Sorry.
So, I mean, do you really need a parent at 39 to tell you what to do all the time? I mean, there is a little.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's just my question.
It's
And if Hollywood has watched the doc, and Caitlin has watched the doc, and Brittany Schmidtke is here. Speaking of Brittany,
hey, did you bring your friend back, or did we lose her?
did we lose your friend?
Well, you never know. Maybe hopefully she's here.
I'm curious if as a grown woman that she needs that.
Chris Congdon, what do you mean by tap tap? I don't know.
The phone, the tap tap on the phone.
Oh, right. Well, Cecil's doing it right now with his microphone. So while we're on the topic of crazy cuckoo pants girls, in our opening tonight, we discussed Gorilla Glue, and I'm sure some of you have seen the new internet sensation, Gorilla Glue Girl. Her name is Tessica.
Before we get into Tessica,
well, that's what he said.
Before we penetrate this story, poor DBH
Why?
has David Brady Hall has made 3 comments to the effect that he has arrived, and we have yet to acknowledge him.
Well, now there was a controversy a few episodes ago where his wife thought we were making fun of him with YOLO, and we were like, no, we're laughing with you, not at you. So we just were scared to mention you anymore.
Oh no,
so
we love
DBH is in the house.
DBH, we are.
Did we mention it a few times?
Love DBH.
We do love DBH, and DBH is brilliant. We just
he is in the house.
Want you to know that, and we want all of you viewers to know that we're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you. So if we make fun of you, it's a compliment.
Yeah, everyone busts each other's balls, you know?
Okay, so back to Tessica.
Or P-word lips. We all learned what P-word was last week, thanks to Cecil's sassy mouth. My ears... I didn't even have to shave my ear hair this week. You burned them out last week.
Or if you follow us on Instagram, you could have seen some clips of the P-word.
Be sure to follow us on
Instagram,
and we recap the show in 1 minute or less.
Sure. Yeah. Anyway, back to Gorilla.
Okay, so Gorilla Girl, her name is Testicles. Tessica.
Her name is not Testicles.
But okay, that's her. So first of all, this is what had happened. She ran out of hairspray.
Oh my gosh.
And so she found Gorilla Glue spray adhesive in her house. And she used it to keep her hair down. And so in the video, which we're not able to show, you'll have to Google it. She's like, yeah, this is a very bad idea. I use this adhesive spray and my hair won't move. Well, long story short, she went to the emergency room because she couldn't get it done, get it off. They applied some type of solvent on her and burned her head, and she was like stinging and everything else. Anyways, whatever she thought using Gorilla Glue spray for hairspray. Good Lord.
Hollywood brings up
hold on. The publicity of this though for Gorilla Glue has been phenomenal because every news show and every talk show and everything else is talking about it. And Gorilla Glue felt the need to put out a statement. And they said, we're very sorry to hear about the unfortunate incident that Miss Brown experienced using our spray adhesive on her hair. We are glad to see her recent video that Miss Brown, you notice they don't say testicle.
They didn't say testicles?
No. Has received medical treatment from their local medical facility and wish her well. I did see a tweet, and apparently it was made up from Gorilla Glue, but it said, we just want you to know that we absolutely recommend that you don't use our glue on your fucking hair. It just was to the point.
So Hollywood brings up an interesting theory.
Hollywood?
That
hey, Hollywood.
To use Gorilla Snot, which apparently is a hair gel. And now I am curious what the Gorilla Snot... I'm looking it up right now, viewers.
You should, Cecil, because when you're not wearing a hat, you have quite the mane.
Yes.
I mean, it's poofy. So, and you like your hair gel when you're something about Mary is
do
out.
like my hair gel when I am.
Well, Brittany Schmick, you'll just need to keep bounty towels near your laptop. We do, in case you spit on your laptop. Wine Boy spits on his laptop every week. That's why we were afraid of what he was going to post.
That's
Ew.
not true. I'm a swallower, not a spitter. Come on.
Wine Boy.
Well,
Okay,
you know
Wine
what
Boy.
they say.
Just
Because you watch Hot Topics doesn't make you gay.
I just sent you a picture of the bottle of Gorilla Snot, and
I've never heard of any of this stuff
I have
other than
never heard-
Gorilla Glue.
I have
Obviously.
never heard of Gorilla Snot. I've heard of Gorilla Glue.
Well, yeah,
They do sort of look similar.
but
So,
come on.
I mean,
One is in the hardware section, and
you
one
just
is
have it in your house. I
Well,
have
who bought it for her? She has 5 kids.
I have Gorilla Glue sitting on my counter right now.
Your bathroom counter? But-
no.
Okay, Cecil, let's talk about it. If there's a fire in your house, you're going to go for a fire extinguisher and be like, oh, crap, it's just red. And
And I might just
who has a
use
hair
the- I
emergency
just might
that's
use
that
the-
urgent?
The Cool Whip whipping cream because
what?
they look very similar.
Wow.
I might cheese whiz.
I'm surprised there's any left.
You don't know.
Well, you never know. I mean, viewers, have you ever had, I'm curious, have you ever had an accident or something that you used accidentally in your
Like
home for something?
Accidentally brushing
And you
your
know,
teeth with preparation H.
it's just between us.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
No.
Oh, well, I wondered why
Moron.
your lips weren't they're much tighter.
Puckered. That's my bee stung lips.
Oh,
Oh,
I was going to say something, but I'll have to FaceTime.
poor
it to you.
Rosalind. Okay, Rosalind. We
Well-
were trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but here we are, and she apparently used it on purpose.
See, that makes more sense. to me.
Hollywood. Look at her comment. That's terrible. She put Nair in a friend's conditioner bottle once.
But what was the outcome? Did she use it? And
Well,
you
you
were
could-
obviously being mean.
Well,
Or was it an accident?
I will say Nair has a very distinct scent. So if you did,
How
for
do
a
you
second-
know?
I
What
am
do you
aware of the scent of Nair. And
how
it,
aware of Nair?
it does smell like burnt hair already.
Oh, you know what? I do remember
This
20 years
picture
ago, I
does
tried to
not
shave
want
my
to
So
look.
gorilla
why don't you
legs.
put icy hot on your nethers?
It's not
Okay,
there's
you can say
morons.
pussy, but you
Why?
can't say balls.
On earth.
For the record,
Oh.
this
Oh,
picture
my-
does not want to pop up, so I'm done.
Oh,
God.
God.
Look at these comments.
Holly, you made your friend. I said friend. Oh, okay, friends. She was
Mhm.
Hollywood.
Oh, your friend,
Mhm.
your downstairs friend.
The P word
No.
friend? No.
she set some bitch up.
Oh, I thought she used Nair
She
on
put
her.
she put Nair in her friend's conditioner bottle, and she went bald. Look, if she went to do it on her own friend, then she meant to have hardwood floors rather than shag carpet.
Hollywood. She's like, it was worth it. My goodness.
Wait, go back to Sean's comment. I was once called out by a friend to hundreds, it's
of
true,
people.
maybe thousands actually, of people for using cock the wrong way.
How did you use it?
I'm
I know
assuming
this
it's
story
off.
actually.
You know the
I know this story.
Sergey?
He was on the radio at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, and he calling maintenance, but he was on the wrong channel, and he was needing caulking for a leak in a pool at the bird show, and he's like, I need some caulk,
And I need it right away.
and this was over the radio that went all over the park.
Fantastic.
Anyways,
I need cock and I need it now.
I know someone who put mayonnaise on strawberry shortcake instead of whipped cream. Oh, barf.
Yuck.
Although my grandmother anyone's grandmother used to make that Jello with the mayonnaise whipped topping.
Oh, yeah. Kelly Jenner's, we have to get to that one.
Okay.
She accidentally brushed her teeth with icy hot. Ugh.
Ah, that would burn.
But see,
That would burn worse than Nair on your friend.
on your downstairs friend.
If you're downstairs. Yeah, the ropers.
I'm glad to hear though that Holly, that you do weekly maintenance, but that you were actually pulling a prank on a person.
All right, we have to check in real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Cash App.
We got a Cash App. Wow.
Thank you, Christopher Congdon, for your Cash Apps.
Congdon.
$15.68 for OU1. So apparently he owes us one to make it $15.69. We'll check back in just a moment. Thank you very much for your generosity and your tips. You can tip us as well at Hot Topic CSWB on the Cash App.
The pranks are still rolling in.
How do you think we pay for our wine?
Lou and Jenner put xylocaine gel in somebody's lip balm in college. They must have really.
Wait, what's xylocaine? I don't remember what that is.
Isn't it like a numbing agent? Like a Novocaine?
Hey, have you ever heard? I've never done this, but I have thought about doing it. People, you can put Visine in something and it gives them the shits.
I've heard this.
Is that true? Has anyone ever tried that?
That's from Wedding Crashers.
Oh,
but it's a true thing. I've looked.
I think it was. Yeah, but I think it's different now.
How many drops
then when
do you have to put in?
Well, in the other movie, Tom and Dave Need Wedding Dates, they tried doing that. They even reference Wedding Crashers, and like they don't even make it like that anymore. It doesn't even work like that anymore. So
yes,
so I would say don't do that.
It could kill somebody, Kelly Jenner.
Okay. Well, we're not here to kill anyone.
But
anyways, thank you, everyone. Those are wonderful ideas, and I love that everyone was just as mischievous as we are. Wasabi peas were mince, and they ate a handful.
Oh, Marion Librarian, I am shocked and appalled. Goodness.
Sometimes being colorblind can screw you up, and sometimes I accidentally prank myself with things and think I'm eating one thing and it's not. But that's nor here nor there. All right, so we've got to get to entertainment news. This hour is going by very quickly tonight. Entertainment news, there's lots that's been happening because we talked about Britney and all that, so that's good. And we also want to do Wine Boy Whispers tonight, so be ready with your comments after this entertainment segment. We'll get to Wine Boy Whispers, so don't forget that you have to put WB colon or semicolon. I don't remember.
Colon.
Okay. I'm always afraid to say colon around you after 2 weeks ago.
Goodness,
or was that last week?
Same thing.
Anyway, 2 dots.
I have never done it either, Caitlin Stevenson. I've never traumatized any of my friends with a prank.
I'm sure I have. I just couldn't think of it right now because I know me. So entertainment this week just happened yesterday, right? Mandalorian star Gina Carano fired from Disney that's her. And I did love I love Mandalorian and I love her character on there. That's her. She's a badass chick on there. But apparently she's also anti-Semitic and feels like she also can tweet whatever she wants and doesn't have repercussions. Is that the tweet?
No, her tweet was
no, this is it. This is her. It was Instagram, but I guess it's so tiny. I didn't know it was going to be so tiny.
Well, that's what she said.
But
married,
I can pull it up on my phone real quick, and I'll just read it to you.
Victoria said, "I didn't know it was going to be so tiny."
Oh, she knew. That's her fault.
She's saying that Jews were not beaten by Nazis, but by other Jews.
No.
That's
First of all,
I'm reading it.
It's 2021, and
Where the fuck is
at
it?
what point, as an now, John, Cecil, did you see that screenshot I sent you of somebody's comment from earlier? I'm like, oh my god, I'm just done with you. What point do you think, you know what, I'll make an N-word joke or a Jewish or anti-Semitic joke and keep my entertainment job in this day and age? I mean, like, it just is like, it's a hard no, ladies and gentlemen. You just, A, it's not funny. B, What are you thinking? Obviously, you weren't.
It is ridiculous, and she is also trying to compare the persecution of conservatives with the Holocaust, like trying to make that comparison. And
Well,
I'm just
Disney
like,
dropped her faster than a fast pass at the end of the day. You had a statement also earlier, I remember, and I thought you brought up a good point about, I'm sure she must have been really great to work with on set or something like that.
yeah, I'm sure she was a total gem
Yeah.
at work. But there are people who have come forward, other cast members, who have said that they're very disappointed that she lost her job.
Okay,
Now,
so here's the tweet.
The internet is saying that they would love to see her replaced by Lucy Lawless.
That'd be hot.
Isn't she?
No.
She seems a little old for that role.
She's a bit old for it.
Okay.
Yeah, she's way too old for the role. Okay, so here's what she
Older than
said.
You.
She reposted someone's thing, and it says, because history is edited, most people today don't realize that they get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews. The government first made their own neighbors hate them simply by being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? So Jews were beaten in the streets not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. So she's trying to say that because of her political views, she's getting attacked just like the Jews were in Nazi-occupied Germany. And it wasn't the Nazis, it was everybody else before,
Excuse me, if I may.
Sure.
Did someone drag her into the street and beat the shit out of her? Did somebody throw her into an internment camp? Did somebody do weird experiments on her? No. And they're not doing it for any conservatives either. So bullshit. You can sit there and cry. There's a war on Christmas. There's a war on, on conservative points of view, all you want. But it is complete garbage to make those comparisons, because you are not being beaten. You are not being imprisoned. You are simply being kicked off of social media. And if you think that is the worst thing that could possibly happen to a human being, to be kicked off of social media, then I have to say, you have no fucking idea what oppression is like. You have no idea what it is to be persecuted. And you look like a fool to make those comparisons.
Yeah.
Well, Cecil, I just want you to know your days on social media are numbered, because even your social media thinks you're a dick.
Sorry.
Or a wiener.
And Caitlin Stevenson, yes, this is for you guys. She also put beep, boop, boop, whatever, in her profile to mock the preferred pronouns, which her co-star, put in him and he and him, and had to explain to her, hey, asshole, there's a reason why people do it. It's for all these wonderful reasons, for acceptance, for all these things. So why don't you not be a scumbag? Which sucks, because I was a big fan of Gina Serrano, and now I can't be anymore.
I'm not defending her, but there's just a lot of stars that you love to laugh with and you enjoy their characters and everything else. But then when you find out their true character underneath and their real name, it's so disappointing. I mean, from Bill Cosby to Roseanne Barr to now Gina Carano. I mean, there's many more. I mean, we probably could talk about one every single week, but
oh, here, and then it gets even crazier because Ted Cruz got into the mix.
Of course he did.
Of course.
Of course he did. Because he's another one who feels like he is feels like he's oppressed. I'm like,
well, Ted Cruz. I mean, Ted. I don't even want to talk his name. It's sickening what a rollover he is from how he was. And now he wants to defend her. The only reason he wants to defend her is because he's on Twitter and normally looking at porn. Remember when he accidentally retweeted what he was watching a few years ago? Yeah. Well,
Twitter
I think
has
it's like-
porn?
Yes.
I heard.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, you should probably get
There
a
are
Twitter
things-
account. Wine
There
Boy.
are things one could find.
At Wine Boy.
I don't
Yeah.
tweet that much.
You know, if you do that shirtless calendar we told you about, you could definitely get a lot of OnlyFans.
The thing. Cruz is the night stalker. Exactly. And his
He's
father.
just gross. All right, we have to get
his father
to.
said,
We literally only have 15 minutes left and
we only
less
have
because
15 minutes.
we have 10 minutes left, and we have to get the scarf slap. So, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen,
put
there are so
up
many
our
scarf
cash
slaps to
app.
do, and I want to make sure we get to them
Wine
and don't
Boy.
go too far over. Oh wait, so Wine Boy
Put up
Whisper.
our
Sorry,
cash
I
app.
promised.
Put up
I
our
promised
cash app.
everybody Wine Boy
Oh
Whisper.
yeah, Cash App. People are asking for the Cash App. This is the Cash
Yes.
App.
Cash App
Just
alert!
saying, if you're feeling generous.
Yeah, you do you.
Also, viewers,
Sometimes the Catholic Church passes the basket around twice.
I'm going to
one
say we would love to increase our viewership. We want our viewership to grow and expand. So it would be, a lovely gesture if you shared us on your pages and let your friends know what you're doing on Thursday nights at 10:30.
That's right. And if you bring a friend, you increase your chances at winning on the wheel. In fact, we have to go to our lucky hat for all of our viewers because our producers put in the hat as they're watching. Everyone who tunes in on a weekly basis. And so we have names in the hats. So we're going to go, and if you're watching this
Oh, we're doing this?
And we got to. Just one spin on Sureg'ay's wheel. Dun, 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 dun.
Well,
Okay, real
last
quick.
week Chris Congdon won some Body Shop product, and he
That's right.
loves it.
I love my coconut body wash. I feel like a human pina colada. Well,
Mm. He just wants people to put in a straw and suck.
anyways, so that was compliments of our swag extraordinaire, Mr. Nick Pearson, who is with the Body Shop, who is giving our viewers samples of Body Shop products. And if you win, we will connect you with Nick Pearson of the Body Shop for your choice of shower gels, face masks, or hand creams.
Sergey.
Well, no, the hand creams, you just put them in your hand, and then you
Oh,
just
there you go.
all around, and your hands are youthful.
Yes.
Youth perspective. So thank you, Nick Pearson and the Body Shop, for all of your wonderful products. It's what keeps me looking youthful and young every single week.
You don't look a day over 46.
I'm actually 106. Thank you, the Body Shop. All right, so we're going to Sureg'ay's wheel. So if you're watching and I pull you out of the hat,
Are we calling this Sureg'ay's
if I
sizzle
pull out
sazzle
of
wheel?
you. So here we go. Here we go.
All right, let's see.
Jeff Perry.
Jeff
Perry. I don't think Jeff Perry
Perry.
has commented even once this evening.
No, he's with Marion Librarian. I thought that's what she
Is he
said. She
there?
said
Is he here? If
And
Jeff Perry's
Marion's here. I
know
think Mary
Marion
can do
Librarian.
it.
doesn't count. No, Jeff Perry has to be watching.
Is Jeff Perry even
He's
with
he's
us?
going back in the hat, and we're pulling.
Marion, where is he?
DBH is campaigning for himself.
I think DBH is just stuck on DBH.
All right, here we go.
DBH.
Oh my
Going
goodness.
in.
I hope it's DBH.
Sean Armstrong gets a spin at the
Oh,
wheel.
Oh,
Marion, hold on. Marion said he's here.
well, now Marion Librarian is saying that Jeff Perry is here. Can we do
Okay.
two?
Yeah, fine. We're doing two, and then
All
Cecil's
right.
going to pay for it tonight. So.
I'm paying for it.
Actually, no, we got a cash
They're all
app
paying for it.
alert.
Cash app alert.
Hold on. So thank you very much. Hold on. Let me see who it is.
Bet and Delonte
I don't-
or Holly.
I have a bone to pick with Delonte Smith, by the way.
$12 for it's Delonte's birthday in 30 minutes. So, ladies and gentlemen,
my
we just got
God.
It is
$12.
Delonte's birthday.
We're gonna sing. We're gonna be the first one to wish Delonte a happy birthday. So, happy birthday, Delonte. Because watch Hot Topics doesn't make you gay. Happy birthday,
But we're open to
We don't know the words.
Delonte.
Hey.
Don't use
This is
Gorilla Glue on your
Yeah.
shanae.
on your downstairs friend.
Okay, So we have Delonte. Oh, not Delonte. Sorry,
Yeah,
we
we have
have
Jeff Perry and Jeff. So
Sean is here as well. So
Okay.
they're both ready accounted for.
Needham
Has to
is
stay on the
here
table.
too.
So we'll do Jeff Perry first.
Ew.
Let me grease the wheel. Hold on.
Yes.
So Jeff Perry.
Yeah,
Yes, no.
already.
Sean, you do get to spin. That's done. All right. So for Jeff Perry, here we go. You ready?
Here we go.
Oh,
I am in love with this device.
The Body Shop Swag.
There we go.
it was so nice though. He did just as you're about to spin. He said he wanted to give his spin to Delonte as a birthday gift, but
Are you sure?
well, someone's getting Body Shop swag.
We should send it to Delonte then.
All right. Well, we'll do that, and I'll make sure our producers know to do it to Delonte.
What
Oh,
a generous, look at how generous our viewers are to one another,
And
they
that's what we
haven't
like.
even met.
Here it goes back in the hat, so I don't actually spin again. All right, Sean Armstrong, here's your spin. You ready?
Sounds like he ain't giving shit to nobody.
Sean? Oh, yeah, no. If it comes from Cecil's house, you'll get it in 2022.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, shoot.
Yes, Delonte, you are getting Body Shop
Sean
swag.
Armstrong. Wine Boy Whispers for you.
Oh
Oh,
no.
wow.
Perfect. We were just getting ready to.
God.
We were just getting to Wine Boy Whispers, anyways. So,
Good segue. Let's do it.
so we'll do that. But Sean, we're going to give you an opportunity. We'll do you last, just like a party at your house.
Ooh.
And
Well,
so that
Sean,
we'll
you
give
better
you a
think
chance
of a
to think
good
of
one.
anything you want.
Has to
And
be.
Wine Boy has to say whatever you put on the screen.
Does Sean even remember me? That's what I want to know.
I want to know, I think Wine Boy should
I have a
look
nickel.
for something about Delonte's cigar
Oh.
situation.
What are you saying?
I'm brainstorming.
All right, we got to get to it. We only have a few minutes, and we're going to get
Well,
cut off.
viewers, we're getting to Wine Boy Whispers.
Wine Boy Whispers.
So-
We get
Okay.
we get 3 Wine Boy Whispers, and then Sean Armstrong's, and then we got to go.
All right.
Okay. While you guys are thinking about that, I just want to let Holly and Delonte know that more stuff came out about Joss Whedon today with the
Little girl segment.
with the girl that came out.
Elizabeth
So
Carpenter.
yeah, so there's more people coming out saying how toxic Mr. Whedon is. So
Yeah,
fuck that guy.
Season.
Do we want to do that and go long?
Well, I'll just do it really quickly.
Okay.
Let everyone think. Everyone get your Wine Boy
Yeah,
Whisper.
go ahead and play it and do Joss Whedon.
Charisma Carpenter, who played Cordelia on Angel, Buffy and Angel, has come out as there she is right there. God, she's gorgeous. She
She
is
came out.
Very gorgeous.
beautiful. No, she just came out that for the past 20 years, she has been, holding on to this hideous behavior of Joss Whedon's, and that he actually, when she got pregnant, he had a closed door meeting with her and asked her if she was going to keep it. And then he made fun of her religion over that she was going to keep her child. And it was apparently making her life a living hell. And so pretty much all of the ladies of Buffy, with the exception of Allison Hannigan, who has not seemed to have commented yet, but Michelle Trachtenberg, Amber Benson, and my favorite, Emma Caulfield, who played Anya, have all come to support Charisma Carpenter because she, yes, was supporting Ray Fisher, who is the actor who was originally playing Cyborg in the Justice League movies, and he got fired or quit.
No, he got completely written out because the new guy took over DC Comics' film. Completely is with Joss Whedon and those guys, and since he talked, since he said that these guys suck, they're like, "Oh, that Cyborg movie, you're done. Everything else supposed to be in the Flash, you're done." All because they're with him. But more stuff's coming out about Joss, so hopefully Ray will get his, movie back, which would be fantastic.
That would be
All right,
great.
we got some people for Wine Boy Whispers. I just want to bring that up because I know they're huge Ray Fisher fans. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And we're going to move on.
All right, so let's pop up the first Wine Boy Whispers. We'll do 3, and then I hope Sean Armstrong's winning.
I think we have a few that are out there right now, so we're going to get right into it. Okay, hold on. Let me
He's got to warm
take
up.
a sip of my drink.
Do you need to warm your balls at all? Get them lower.
Get them icy hot.
Cecil, how do you warm up for voiceovers?
How do I? I send my breath all the way down into my diaphragm.
I don't have a diaphragm.
We all do.
Sometimes it pops right out, but
well, that's why you're pregnant.
That's odd.
Oopsie.
Are you ready?
Yes, we've been ready.
Is that where it is? I am not a cat.
Oh, there you go, Wine Boy.
I like the
You gotta do it before you do it. I've got your Mardi Gras beads.
Oh my goodness.
Change your pace.
I love you, Jeff Perry.
Oh, fuck off.
Good Lord. These two.
Happy birthday, sexy pants.
Oh, I'm gonna insert one right here. I'm just gonna insert one right between.
You're gonna. What are
Yes. Just gonna.
That's the last time you inserted one, Cecil.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, I'm gonna do Brittany's.
This show makes
and then we're gonna do Sean's, and that's gonna be it.
I have one.
Yeah.
Where?
I want you to say.
I don't see it. Did you
I
write it?
haven't written it. I'm telling you
He
it.
turned off his notification.
You can write it in our private chat, and I'll say it.
No.
We have a private chat.
Yeah, everyone has to see it.
Oh goodness.
Just do it in the private chat, then I'll say it out loud.
Fine.
I'm not good
All
at line. Come
I'm
on.
putting it in the private chat.
Okay, here we go. Brittany Schmicky.
Give him a line reading, Cecil.
Yeah, that's everybody loves the line readings.
As if you're at
Sure.
Raise the Bar.
Tom Brady is sexier than the Yankees, the Giants, and Christopher Walken put together. Fuck you, Brittany Schmicky.
Yeah, Brittany, go find some friends.
Not sexier than Gronk. That was just perfect.
Wait, Doug Bowser's joining us.
Doug
apparently.
Bowser coming
Doug
late
Bowser.
night.
Bowser.
My God, it's past 11:30, and she chimes in.
You're welcome, Delante. Yes, you're really
Not
34.
much sexier than Gronk.
Okay. Fucking
All right. Do you
Cecil.
have Sean
Okay.
Armstrong's
What?
winning?
No,
drop?
I have to do
Comment
Cecil's.
earlier.
This is Cecil's.
Delante was telling us about cigar of choice.
Delante, yes, Delante is smoking a cigar on his porch, and he and you guys can't see it, so I'm gonna say it. I want to smoke Delante's Ashton on the porch.
There we go. That's the spot.
Ash?
Usually I don't find the spot. Anyway, here is Sean Armstrong, the last one.
Doug Bowser, you still have time to get a Wine Boy Whispers in if you know.
No, Sean is the last one.
Oh boy.
When I need to get liberal wet, Katie Porter is my go-to. Insurrectionist be damned. Katie 2028-ish.
Her and that whiteboard.
And that Wine Boy. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Wine Boy.
With
And now it's time for our favorite and weekly segment, Scarf Slap. And
Scarf Slap.
There's enough shit shows in the week that you shouldn't have any problem thinking
So
who needs to
many
be Scarf Slapped.
Things to Scarf Slap.
So our first
Scarf
Scarf Slap is from our audience. They're going to tell us because we've been working so hard this week. I've put so much Gorilla Glue on things. I'm stuck.
I'll say.
Boo.
Viewers, if you have Scarf Slap suggestions, we are open to it. So I think our first, right, Hollywood? I'm just saying, They might need a moment alone.
I'm sure
you don't know
they've
what we
had
do.
that opportunity.
We've had many moments alone. Let's
Speaking
be
of
real.
ash chin cigars,
My goodness.
All right, Scar Slap. Who we slapping tonight?
Who are we slapping tonight?
well, first of all, can we slap Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham, who are impartial jurors in the
Yeah.
impeachment trial, who went and met with Trump lawyers tonight? Let's just hope. Let's just hope. Now, first of all, I love it because tomorrow the world will know, and so will all of the impeachment managers. And I hope they call that shit out and make it more obvious than what's his nuts' than Rudy Giuliani's Grecian formula drip. Like, let's just
Call it out.
call it out. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to scarf slap the impartial jurors in the trial, meeting with, I mean, it's like a Denzel Washington movie, for God's sakes. So, scarf slap Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham.
What Denzel Washington movie? I'm confused.
Something about the jurors. I forgot.
The Pelican Brief?
I don't know. I didn't know there was a pelican in it.
Oh, for God's sake. Here we
It's
go.
not about the
that's-
jurors where they influence the jury or whatever.
That's called
a-
The Juror, and that's a
that-
different movie.
It's a
Then
completely
why the
different
hell
movie.
did you call it the Pelican Brief?
Because he was
How hard was it to
because
come up
Denzel
with
was
a
actually
juror?
in The Pelican Brief, and
That's
it
a court. Yeah, it's a courtroom drama. It's Pelican Brief. The juror was like Gene Hackman
Oh,
and somebody else.
yes.
I
Gene
was going to
Hackman
say
and
it was Denzel Washington
I
and
often
Gene
get
Hackman,
those two
but you
mixed
cut me
up.
off.
John Cusack. Let's go.
Well, they all
Wow.
look alike. All right. So, scarf slap, before I was rudely interrupted, Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham.
Here we go.
Scarf slap.
We are,
So I
we
think
are,
just naming.
we are getting
We got it. We got it, Gail. Thank you. And
IMDb
she's so-
page from Delonte Smith here.
What?
I
He's
said,
just naming all Denzel
we are
names.
getting served up Denzel Washington's IMDb page from Delonte Smith here.
Good. Thank you. Sorry. I knew that. Well, he's always in a. I was like, it's Tom Cruise. No, it's not Tom Cruise. I was trying to name all the courtroom things, but I knew it was Gene Hackman.
A few good men.
Good men. Yes.
You can't handle the truth. Trust me.
Mm.
This is true. I want to point out Chris Congdon's scarf slap because he is passionate. He is passionate about this
Love
scarf
Glory.
slap.
Where's Chris Condon? Where do we go?
That
Oh,
Warner Brothers should
Yeah,
not remake The Wizard of Oz, which is apparently in talks.
I didn't know that that was a thing.
Yeah. Here we go.
You can't remake The Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
That's what
So
we're
Warner
all
Brothers.
saying.
Warner Brothers. Somebody smoke something. Put something in your cigar and be creative. All right.
Here we go.
Scarf slap.
Oh my God, Cecil, you were premature and then
Aw.
you're off rhythm the whole time.
Are you
It's the
kidding
youth.
me?
They're
I
always prematurely coming
Same.
to the table.
I was
Mhm.
in sync.
Even though we talked about her, Holly
Bye,
said
bye, bye.
the Gorilla Glue Girl should still be
Gorilla
served.
Glow Girl. Should we scarf slap her?
Absolutely. Maybe we can help get some of that glue
I
out.
was gonna say, get the glue out.
If we scarf slap her, it's going to stick to the side of her head.
Oh, will it?
Mhm.
All right. So Hollywood Smith, Gorilla Glue Girl.
Here we go.
All right. I like it tied. Okay. Scarf slap.
Get it tight. I was in sync right there.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Well, it only took 33 episodes, but
Again, Kelly Jenner, how about no one should remake anything ever again? Well, they sure did a good job on that It remake, so I don't know.
you
if
know
I
why? It's
fully
because that
support that
security
idea.
guard that kept off the insurrection from
There you go.
clowns.
I do have an idea for a movie I want to remake, but I want to write it and do it, so I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Well, we should write some jokes for the show. Anyway, if we've got to get going, ladies and gentlemen. We have had a fabulous time, and you know what? An hour just seems too short, even though we do give a
does.
little extra bonus every week because we
I can
chit
actually
chat
manage
long,
it, too.
and we love you all, and we love chiming in with you each and every week
We
and
love
checking
hanging
in with
out with all of you.
I know. It's like some of you are just like a peck on the cheek, and some of you are a full
Full
throated
on
tongue.
workout.
Full reach around.
Mhm.
That, anyways, we digress. We thank you once again for joining us. Thank you for your suggestions. Thank you for your donations and your tips and our Cash App. We always appreciate that. But most importantly, thank you for the love and for tuning in each and every week. On
Yes.
behalf of us all here at Hot Topics,
Invite your
I'm
friends.
Sureg'ay.
I'm Cecil.
I'm one boy.
And shit the bed. I didn't realize we were getting ready to end the show, and I filled my glass.
Are you serious? You have to down that.
I guess our
Tradition is
You're gonna
tradition.
have to unhook that jaw, Sergey.
All right.
Open that throat.
take a
Goodbye,
deep breath
everybody.
and just
Bye, everyone.
cheers.
Cheers.
Chug, 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 chug.
I was drinking Gnarly Head.